It's the era of harassment online, and paid shills could not be more pissed about it. Whether you are a Qatari-funded buffalo being an idiot for hard dollars, a white woman being sexist to the video game nerds, an uncharitable black man, or a cottage cheese thing that uses unparalleled intelligence to make a mockery of herself on the internet, paid sophists have long had to fear the concerns of trolls, and the ability to have honest discussion of topics is sadly not illegal yet. Exposing us to the cold hard light of truth robs us of our victim narrative and makes us feel harassed. But what is harassment? Well, harassment is defined by feminist scholars as any interaction made with a woman who dares to have an opinion online, and was arguably invented by Uzbekistani cotton farmers as a way to handle their house slaves.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, bitch! Where are you? Make me a dish of pilaf, you fucking whore! I'm trying to catch the slicked up lesbian bitch fight on the racist porn network.
In the olden days, before the internet, people would wander around their hick towns talking to each other and generally had an alright time. The men and women would work the week away, living strong, independent, yet equal lives, where they could look after themselves and their family in peace with the community, while the Cheeto-fingered finks and gossip mingers who would be the modern SJWs were shamed into staying in their bedrooms because they had nothing useful to offer. Though these people had opinions, they were laughed at by the community and were pleasantly damned to a life of yelling their shit out the window because the information highway wasn't established enough for them to form a hate group yet. But then 1983 rolled around and white men invented the internet. Within a few more years came social media where everyone gets a public voice and the harassment revolution began. Instead of yelling out the window about things you see out the window, you can now yell on the internet with your friends about things you see on the internet, which gives us the compulsion and courage to bravely stand in the street with a sign yelling at the wicked white man until he gets frustrated and yells back. This forces you to call the cops and run to your sister Summer's house to cry for 4 to 6 weeks, because you don't understand why that man got mad at you. The truth is, he was having a bad day already, and your sign wasn't the only thing you did to aggravate him. You see, he got more upset with you because you decided to yell at him about your oppression while wearing designer glasses and standing in front of your Volkswagen Beetle with the Daisy-themed hubcaps. And while he is covered in work there trying to support his family, you are advertising a cheery side of life that simply does not exist in this rugged workaday world. Yes, and your refusal to get a job and obsession with talking about horses ad nauseum doesn't help him like you either. But his yelling hurt, and his street interaction with you is a sign that the patriarchy really exists. He has genuinely harassed you. The study of harassment is called gender studies, and students of gender studies form new types of harassment daily by documenting all the things that makes them feel poopy and upset. It doesn't matter if the student is pissed off due to lack of sleep and short-tempered because they spend most of their time drinking. If you're a white male and you cross them, watch out, boy. They'll study you like a drunk, demonic, ape-hating Jane Goodall studies chimps and write online about every nuance of your behavior to people who are already biased against you due to the contents of your pants. You're harassed, man. Your paper on the internet proves it. But now you're probably asking, if every bloodshot-eyed, blue-haired crazy witch with shoulder pads and no concept of feminine hygiene has the ability to deem anything she experiences harassment, how do I know when I am being harassed? Well, it comes down to the literature in place, your position on the progressive stack, and even a little bit of art. Every act of harassment starts with the communication of an opinion. In public discourse, you state your case. Once you have started the conversation, you wait for the response. In the realm of public discourse, a disabled black female-born transvestite has the most ultimate say, and so long as she touts a country-destroying Marxist dialogue, she should not be questioned. By an act of mysticism, every word she says is an act of punching up, and suburb-living women and dudes from the mangina sphere alike must applaud her in a condescending manner no matter what she says. Cause look at how brave that woman is up on stage, look at her, she's been through so damn much. Oh, and look at that one and her tiny little hijab. Oh, and look at that, there's a black man up on the stage there in a wheelchair. I can't believe how brave he is. And look at how charitable I am with my praise. Yes, there are a lot of opinions in the world, and as progressives, we agree with anything said by those people who we'd like to be friends with the best. After all, it reflects well on us. And as if said from the heart of Anna Kasparian herself, that just makes us fucking better than you. But here's the twist, comrade. While us, the hyper-intelligent liberals, are willing to agree with anything said by someone we feel better than, there are the trolls, who act like they evolved from apes, and they're not content with living in dreamland. No, they want facts and data accuracy to be included in the discussion. And the SJWs yell, "No, you're wrecking my dreams!" And the government figures scream out, "Stop destroying my imagination!" But alas, in the fiasco, harassment is born. The sad event where rational people decide that a white man with good ideas can be more correct than a woman with bad ideas presents itself. Friends, this is how harassment is born. If we are going to destroy the country, we must continue to fight these trolls. And you can fight them by donating to the Big Donation Challenge. This week we're choosing 2 new contestants so we don't get charged with harassment. They are Kevin Logan and Jamie McDermott. Please send me $1,000. As well, I'd like you to send a small donation of $20 to orthopedic chiropractor Dr. Chi-Dang Fu. He may not always have time to see you if you decide to come in without an appointment, but if you give him a chance when he is not busy for 5 damn minutes, he'll take a look at your feet. And in closing, a special thank you is in order to my employer Konrad Taranovich, who has handed me a sandwich for my employment over the last 2 weeks. This makes him a bigger donator to our progressive cause than these dirty unmentionable people I've been trying to get money from for the previous challenges. Thank you, Dobrowski, for your help in the cause. The sandwich I was presented with is the limited edition Co-op Coronation Chicken Sandwich. This sandwich is special as it was introduced to mark the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. The sandwich contains cooked chicken breast pieces in a dance with cured mayonnaise and boiled mango chutney and a soft grain bread. But with it being a limited edition, it's going to stay uneaten, boy. I ain't stupid enough to eat a collectible. But hey, maybe you are. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. However, if I might make a suggestion, try heading down to Co-op. Their weekly deals bring families together and the flyers they donate in the mail are sure to entice the senses. For this week, you can pick up an eggplant for $1.49. It's a special gift that the ladies in your life are sure to enjoy for several hours.